dance through the highways, and on we'll go.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Simone if you are new here, and if you're not new here, welcome back. So today's video is going to be on this cute, simple, but fast and easy type of look. If you would like to continue watching and see how I created this look, then please just stay tuned. Okay, so to get started with this look, I did go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera just because this look is going to be very subtle and just with a bold lip. So I wanted to do something a little different today and actually show you how I do my whole face of foundation, bronzer, blush, highlight, the whole shebang. So if you would like to continue watching and see how I created this look, then please just stay tuned. Okay, so to start off, I'm gonna be applying this baby skin pore eraser, and I'm just gonna be applying that all over my face, everywhere where I have like open pores. I will be just rubbing that in. I mainly just have it in the T-zone of my face, but I do like to focus it right there on the T-zone and then just like blend it outwards, just because it's so smooth and I love how it feels. After I'm done with that, I'm gonna go in with this. This is a perfecting primer by Beauty Treats. And this is just going to make sure that your foundation stays in place and it doesn't move. This stuff is so bomb and it smells so good. Okay, so now that I am done applying the perfecting primer all over my face, I'm gonna be taking the Fit Me by Maybelline foundation in the shade 118. And I'm also gonna be taking the Born This Way foundation in the shade Vanilla. And the Too Faced Do You foundation in the shade Porcelain. So I do use all three of these just because I feel like this one is such great coverage, as well as the Too Faced. It is full coverage also, but I feel like this one's a little dark for me. So this Fit Me foundation blends out a little nicer to my skin tone. And then I go in with the Do You foundation just because it is a glowy kind of foundation finish. So that is why I like to go in with this, because I like when my foundation is nice and glowy. Okay, so I did go ahead and put all three foundations on the back of my hand and just let it heat up a little bit with the temperature of my body. And then I'm gonna go in with my damp beauty blender and just kind of pat that all, mix it up together, and then start applying it to my face. And you don't want to forget your ears. Now that that is all done, I'm gonna be using whatever product is left on the beauty blender, and I'm just gonna be patting that into my eyelid. Okay, so now that we are finished with the foundation, I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. concealer in the shade Fair Warm, and I'm just gonna be placing that in the highlights of my face. So it would be underneath the eyes. But I am going to be working in sections just because this concealer dries very fast, so you want to work quickly with it. So now, after I have that in the areas that I want it, I'm going to be adding some concealer just right here, just because since this is gonna be a very simple eye look, I do want my face makeup to look a little more bomb, as you could say. So I'm gonna be placing that right here, so that way when we do our contour, it will give it a more defined look. Okay, so now that that is done, I am going to be taking my Wet n Wild contour stick, and this is in the shade Call Me Maple. So like I said before, I do want this look to be a little more glam as far as my face makeup. So I don't normally go in with the contour stick. I usually just bronze up my face. But today we're going to do a little more different, and I'm going to be taking this just straight here and upwards. Same to the other side. Right here. A little bit right there. And like that. Now I'm going to be taking my fluffy brush. This is the Morphe M335 brush. I'm just gonna be blending that out. Now, if you didn't know, when you add contour underneath the lip, it makes your lips look a little more plump after you apply your lipstick and lip liner. So just a little tip. Okay, now that we have that blended out, I'm going to go back in with my beauty blender and kind of just blend everything out a little more. Okay, so after we are all finished blending that all out, I am going to be going in with this Hoola bronzer right here. So I am going to be taking this brush right here. It is by Kat Von D, and it has two sides to it. It has a contour brush side, and then it has like a highlighting side. So very useful. So I'm going to be just grabbing some of that and placing that in the places that we put the contour stick. Okay, so now that we are done contouring with the Hoola bronzer, I'm going to be taking my butter bronzer, and this is just to warm up the face and bronze it up a little bit more. So I am going to be taking that on this big fluffy brush. Now, after we are done bronzing up the face, I'm going to go in with my Airspun Extra Translucent Powder. And I do go ahead and just put some inside of the lid so it's easier for me to grab. Now I do go in with a very defined flat brush like this, and I use that to make the line underneath my contour. And this just helps define your cheekbones a whole lot more. Can you tell the difference? Snatched fat. Snatched fat. And then I am going to take my beauty sponge and I'm going to be patting that in there off the axis. And I'm gonna place that right underneath my eyes. Like that. Now I'm gonna let that sit for just a second because my skin is very dry right now with the whole weather change and everything. So if I leave it too long, it'll start to look patchy. So I'm just gonna leave it for a quick second, and then I will dust it right off. And I am going to be taking my blush, and this is by Milani. This is the Rose d'Oro shade. Looks just like this. It's very beautiful. It has a little bit of gold shimmer to it. So this is why I love this blush. It makes you look very glowy and very beautiful. I'm gonna be placing that right here. Okay, now going in and dusting off all the powder. I'm gonna be using this huge fluffy brush, and this is the Morphe E41. Excuse my son, he just walked in and he's like right under me. Okay, so now that we are done with that, I'm going to be taking my Urban Decay Highway Queen palette. This is what it looks like. Very neutral colors. So I am going to be taking the shade Highway Queen, and I'm going to be placing that in my crease, taking a fluffy crease brush. So now that I am done with that shade right there, I'm going to be taking this shade right here, and this is Shag Van. It's a very beautiful bronzy shade. So I'm going to be placing that in my shade, and again, I'm going to be using that fluffy crease brush. I'm going to be applying that right underneath the shade that we applied before. Okay, so that's what it's looking like. Now I am going to go ahead and apply this shade right here, and this is the shade Coast, and I'm gonna be placing that all over my lid. And I'm gonna be using this brush right here. This is just a huge flat brush. This is the Morphe M524 brush. So I'm gonna just be applying that shade on this brush and applying that all over my lid. We're gonna pretty much be cutting the crease without cutting the crease, if that makes sense. Okay, so now that we did that and we placed that shade in our crease, I am going to be taking this fluffy brush right here, and it's just a clean brush. I'm going to be blending out those edges and just making sure that there's no harsh lines and everything is just perfectly blended. I'm going to be taking my black liquid NYX liner, and I'm just going to be doing a winged very quickly. So I'm going to be speeding up this next step just because this will take me forever. Just like that. Now I am going to go ahead and do the other eye off camera, and then I will be right back. Okay, so now that we got the liner on, I'm going to be taking this shade right here. This is the shade Roswell, and it's like a deeper glowy bronzy color. So I'm going to be taking a little bit of that on this fluffy brush right here, and I'm gonna take a small bit of that and just place that into my crease. Okay, now that that's a little bronzed up, I am going to be taking my voluminous mascara, and I'm just gonna be prepping my lashes for some falsies. Okay, so now that we are done with the eyes, I went ahead and added some lashes. So now we are going to be taking my NYX lip liner, and this is in the shade Kitten Heels. It is a red. So we are going to be doing a red lip today. Just be outlining my lips, and then I'm going to be going in with my MAC lipstick in the shade Russian Red, and it is a matte. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to go ahead and skip through it, and yeah. Now I'm going to be going in with my concealer and my concealer brush, and I'm going to be cleaning up my lipstick. So this is the completed look. Actually, no, it's not. So I'm going to be taking my Morphe X Jeffree Star Setting Mist, and this is the strawberry scent, so bomb. So I'm going to go ahead and use this and spray this all over my face. It smells so bomb. And I'm going to be going in with my MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter. This is what it looks like. Very beautiful. And I'm going to be taking my highlight brush by Morphe. This is the M451 brush. I'm just going to be placing that right here. Cute. Okay, you guys, so this is the end of this video. I went ahead and finished applying the highlight, and I added some mascara to my lower lashes. So if you like this video, please give this video a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not already. Please show me some love and comment down below what your favorite part was. I'm also going to be linking my social media down below in the description box, so that way if you guys would like to go ahead and follow me, you guys can, as well as my other YouTube channel. It's more of like a vlog style type of videos. So if you'd like to go ahead and subscribe to that, you can go ahead and do that also. But thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.